huge spider. It's huge to me, and it looks scary, and I don't know how to get rid of it, and I'm scared of trying to kill it, and then it tries to kill me. So I'm gonna try and, oh shit, what is that bug over there? What is going on with this zoo? Good morning, party people. It is a Friday morning, and I have, later this afternoon, I have a DMV appointment, woohoo, all the way in Weatherford, Texas, which is like, it's far. But the reason why I got this appointment so far is because, there wasn't anything available in the near future near me, and I really need to get this DMV appointment, really need to get my license going so that I can finally apply for homestead for the house, and I can finally try to get them to lower the taxes on my house. And so that's basically, I'm working two angles trying to lower taxes. One angle is obviously the homestead, that's the way I should have done it from the beginning, and I didn't because of the license. I didn't have a license, Texas license. And the other angle is trying to do it via depreciating the value of the house by getting contractor bids. So I'm gonna do that next week. The contractor's coming out. So yeah, I am gonna do that. First, I'm gonna stop at a coffee shop, work, edit some videos. So I'm really having massive second thoughts about leaving the country. Right now, a few people that are close to me, close friends, in the past week have been detained abroad for various reasons. Silly reasons. These people are stuck there. That person very close to me is stuck in an Arab country because of some kind of Russian scammer group where they literally pretended to be something different. They led him there like a honeypot, and when he got there, they basically blackmailed him, to give them a bunch of money, or else they'll fuck up his life. And so basically, stuff like that. It was a shakedown. Stuff like that is really scary for me. I'm not like a rich American businessman. But it doesn't matter who you are. If you're American, they're just gonna assume if you're in a different country that is like a poorer country, or if you're around people that are poorer, they're going to assume that you have money on them, and they're gonna try and do whatever they can to fuck up your life so that they can shake you down for money. And that really scares me. When I was in Peru, I didn't have cash on me, and I didn't have any money, and I didn't even have any assets. I was just poor all around. Like right now I'm cash poor, but I'm building up assets, but then I was poor all around, and still people were constantly trying to shake me down. You had people just running up to you and being like, let me hold your bag, give me money, and they were just rude. And it was people in Peru are nice, they're just poor people, but no matter where you are, where people assume that you have money, they're just gonna do that with you, and that is what I'm scared of happening if I go travel around the country. So either I would have to really work on my Spanish so I sound like a native, or I just have to look as disheveled as I possibly could, because I do not want that shit happening to me, because my friends are stuck. They're stuck. One of my friends stuck in another country, unable to do anything stuck. Scares the shit out of me. And then, so there's that stuff. And then, on the other hand, there's just stuff happening, my personal life, you know, relationships. I'm in such a transitioning moment. Like, I don't really know what I want. And I feel bad for everybody around me because I don't know what I want. And then it makes them confused and not know what they want. And, like, you know, even my parents, they're like, yeah, come with us on another trip, like 2 more trips actually. And I'm like, oh my God, like, please give me the money and help me, like, so I can invest the money instead. But no, I don't tell them that. But I wish they would actually just give me the money so I can, like, but they want me to spend time with them. And it's like, it's such a big commitment, you know, like going, traveling, taking off so much time, you know, from like what I'm doing. And I love them so much, and I feel guilty. I just am constantly feeling guilty, you know, and I hate that feeling. Anyway, yeah, just stuff to think about. Gonna have a gummy. Anyway, see you guys later. My favorite workplace. Don't ruin it for me. That's me. The highways of DFW. What is up, y'all? I am on the way to the DMV. Finally got this appointment, and hopefully they will give me my Texas license and my homestead, and hopefully they will lower my taxes because I really need them to do that. And so yeah. And then I thought I found a tenant for next week. Turns out they changed their mind, and I'm just like kind of freaking out because if I don't find a tenant, then I'm fucked. And so that's the thing, like, I'm really just relying on one rental at the moment, and that's why I'm trying really hard to get out of the second place so I can start renting out the second place so that I can rely on 2 rentals. So if one of them doesn't work, then I'm not fucked, I'll have 2. And, you know, just kind of rinse and repeat with a few properties. And I don't even know, like, I don't have any money to even go after a third one. Even a home equity loan, like, that's gonna be a challenge. So yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what I can do at this point. Rural Texas, where my DMV appointment is. This trip was literally like an hour and a half. So I went inside the DMV and I couldn't get my driver's license because I didn't have a passport on me, and they wanted also a social security number, and they also wanted a birth certificate. Like, they just wanted so many things, and like, sorry, they wanted a social security card. Like, I don't even remember the last time I ever saw my social security card. And they just like wanted a whole bunch of things. Plus they wanted a valid driver's, like, a car registration, which I just realized my car registration isn't valid. So I have to go and get my car registration in line in order to do this, get my driver's license, in order to get my homestead exemption, in order for them to not tax me through the roof. And the thing is, like, yeah, it sounds simple and like, okay, step by step, do this and this and this. But in order to get an appointment here, like, it took forever to get an appointment at the DMV, and like, this is an hour and a half away from Dallas, so they don't even have any appointments in Dallas until at least late October or early November. And it's like, right now it's May. And I just like, how do people go through this level of bureaucracy just to literally just to like buy a house and Like it's just it's insane. It's insane to me that, like, does everybody go through this? I mean, it's not even like, oh, you need a lot of money. It's like they're just making everything so inefficient, and it makes me actually wonder, maybe I should just sell and literally just move everything to Mexico. Like, that's actually what I'm thinking, and I know it's a little crazy, maybe a little bit impulsive, but that's just something that I'm considering. Not necessarily that I'm going to do it. I'm going to go with the process here in the US, but it's just so much bureaucracy. I don't understand it. I'm kind of getting fed up. Anyway, and I need to get this done because, gosh, the streets of Weatherford, Texas. You know, some of these houses are really beautiful, and I know they're cheap because I was looking at the listings here. Maybe I should buy a house here. Just remembered that I haven't eaten all day, and so I'm gonna stop at Fuzzy's. They have a Fuzzy's in Weatherford, so I'm gonna stop there and grab something to eat, and maybe if they have Wi-Fi, I can work on the car registration. Fuzzy's Taco Shop. Love the colors. Very keto meal. Just meat, beans, veggies, cheese. So I'm actually going for a walk on the Katy Trail in Dallas, and it's really nice. I was supposed to go home and, I don't know, clean up, write some emails, but I just remembered that I hadn't gone to the gym today, and like, it's a big thing that makes me anxious, so I figured I would just, while it's still light outside, I'd come here and go for a walk and get some like fresh air, see people, maybe stop at the ice house for like a really cold glass of water or drink, and meditate a little bit, play music in my ear, meditate, not freak out about stuff too much, pray a little bit, and I think everything's gonna be fine, hopefully. And plan out basically what I'm gonna do with the condo, with the rental, like where I'm gonna live for the next year, basically. I got really thirsty, so I stopped at this bar here. I'll show you.